Here's good luck to Frederick's benches, Frederick's out of his indentures. Hey!
2 and 20 now he's rising, and along his feet to fly, which we're bent on signalizing with unusual reply.
Here's good luck to Frederick's benches, Frederick's out of his indentures. Pour the pirate sherry, fill the pirate glass, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederick, from today you granted a full-blown member of our band.
Hooray!
My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I'm out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. A keener hand at scuttling a cunarder or cutting out a P&O never shipped a handspike.
Hey!
Yes, I've done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound apprentice to a pilot. Pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Right, sweet one, I have long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty, that once out of my indentures, I shall feel bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. Sure, I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. But alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There's some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
But, of course, we are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about, and what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12 I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart. What's to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I hear some difficulty about you. It's true, I admire you very much. But I've been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old. And yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is? Oh, it is!
I say, I think it is. That is my impression. But as I've never had an opportunity of comparing you with other women, it's just possible I may be mistaken.
That's true.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and then find out that she is, on the whole, plain.
Oh, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men. We lead a rough life. We are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I'm right in saying that there's not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure, for all the world holds dear.
Not one!
No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide, and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly, than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well-to-do. But I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king,
pirate king.
and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more a dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
Oh, Frederick, take me with you. I cannot live if I'm left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know, but I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that's quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well.
I am sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately.
Oh no, years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I'm a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion.
It is. I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth, I believe you. For I'm sure you would not practice upon my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing. And if, I say, if you really are a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Ah, surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair? Can it be Custom House? No, it does not sound like Custom House.
Confusion. It is the voices of young girls. If he should see them, I am lost.
By all that's marvelous, a bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost! Lost! Lost!
How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace, what delicacy, what refinement. And Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jot so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is light, your hair is grey.
It's
I do before these gentle maidens? I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and fountains, tossing where the willows quiver, passing where the willows quiver, by the ever-rolling river, swollen with the summer rain, threading long and leafy mazes, dotted with unnumbered daisies, dotted with unnumbered daisies, sailing rough and rugged passes, climb the hardy little lasses, till the bright seashore begin. Sailing rough and rugged passes, climb the hardy little lasses, till the bright seashore begin. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting leisure, hail it as our true ally, though it perish by and by. Hail it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Every moment brings a treasure of its own especial pleasure, though the moments quickly die. Greet them gaily as they fly. Greet them gaily as they fly. Though the moments quickly die, greet them gaily as they fly. Far away from toil and care, reveling in fresh sea air, here we live and reign alone, in a world that's all our own. Here in this our rocky den, far away from mortal men, we'll be quit and make decrees. They may honor them who please. We'll be quit and make decrees. They may honor them who please. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting pleasure, hail it as our true ally, though it perish by and by. Hail it as our true ally, though it perish by and by. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting pleasure, hail it as a true ally, a true ally.
What a picturesque spot! I wonder where we are.
And I wonder where Papa is, for we've left him ever so far behind.
Oh, he will be here presently. Remember, poor Papa is not as young as we are, and we came over a rather difficult country. Oh, but how thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we are the very first human beings who ever set foot on this enchanted spot. Except the mermaids. It's the very place for mermaids. You are only human beings down to the waist.
And you can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
Oh! What shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone, and the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose
unfortunate position from his position to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the moral beauty of making worthy interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose lovely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heavens arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you. However plain you be, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be,
pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say I know not why that we shall have a warm tonight. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say I know not why that we shall have a warm tonight. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain.
Wake to find thy soul with peace and virtue beaming.
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. He that wants to rain, and people say I know not why that we shall have a warm tonight. People say I know not why that we shall have a warm tonight.
Stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offences will on here. Piracy, their dreadful trade is. Pray you get to hedge your ladies while the coast is here.
No, we must not lose our senses. If they stick at no offences, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is. Nice companions for young ladies. Let us decide. Too late, too late.
It's a first-rate opportunity to be married with impunity and indulge in the felicity of unbounded domesticity. We shall greatly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by Doctor of Divinity, who's located in this vicinity.
We have missed our opportunity of escaping with impunity. So around to the felicity of a maiden domesticity. We shall quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a Doctor of Divinity, who is located in this vicinity.
By Doctor of Divinity, who resides in this vicinity. By Doctor of Divinity. Of Divinity.
Good monsters! Ere your pirate caravanserai proceed against our will to wed us all, just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father is a major general.
We enter halls, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, I am major general.
He is the hurrah for the Major General.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is hurrah for the Major General, hurrah for the Major General.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I think the nation vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I go to fight historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm dealing with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse.
Many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square and the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and calculus. In short, I'm a vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, a man is vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I know I may think history, king Arthur's and paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I have a printing days for paradox. I go to Nella for the crimes of Heliogabulus. In conics, I control peculiarities, parabolas. I can turn it down to Raphael's from Genitals and Zophanies. I know the crooked chorus from the thrones of Aristophanes. Then I can have a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. Shh. Oh! And whistle on the yes, that infernal nonsense pinafore!
Whistle all the yes and that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the yes and that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the yes and that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Then I can write a washing mill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of connecting the uniform. And Johnson, I just like a double animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
It's on the man is vegetable, animal and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Strategy. Apogee. Perigee. Fricassee. You say about the Major General as there are strategies!
You say about the Major General as there was strategy. You say about the Major General as there was strategy. You say about the Major General as there was strategy.
From a military dance, though I'm plucky and adventurous, has only been brought out at the beginning of the century, but still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
It's on the man is vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
Transuranic elements. I have proof of global warming and I redesigned the internet. I built a hybrid motor car that runs on beer and ginger ale. I've even half convinced myself that I could build the monorail. It took me less than half an hour to crack the whole Da Vinci Code. The Seahawks should have come to me to referee the Super Bowl. Each year I take the wassail and I never get an answer wrong. Answer wrong. I've even tried to improvise the lyrics to a patter song.
He's even tried to improvise the lyrics to a patter song. He's even tried to improvise the lyrics to a patter song. He's even tried to improvise the lyrics to a patter song.
From a military dance, though I'm plucky and adventurous, has only been brought out at the beginning of the century, but still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
It's on the man is vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
Introduce myself, I should like to have some idea what's going on.
Oh, Papa!
Permit me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose. Yes. To marry your daughters.
Dear me!
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask, this is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you? We are all single gentlemen. Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Oh, Papa, don't believe them. They are pirates. The famous Pirates of Penzance.
Oh, the Pirates of Penzance. I have often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
An idea. And do you mean to say that you would deliberately of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all!
Here we are again. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say, orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan!
I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say, orphan. As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not orphan.
Stop! I think I can see where we are getting confused. When you said orphan, did you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or often, frequently?
I beg pardon, I see what you mean. Frequently.
You said often, frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly, you said often, frequently, only once. Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forgo your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad, an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul, remaining joy. See at your feet they kneel, your heart you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely. Orphan boy, poor fellow.
See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely. Orphan boy.
The orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely. Orphan boy, poor fellow. I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. For they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't an elegant diction, indulging in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's telling a terrible story, just how they there's its glory. It's one of the biggest waters that ever been on the waters. It is easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story. Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think you're at liberty. Our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you. But he is an orphan boy.
He is an orphan boy.
And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is an orphan boy, an orphan boy.
Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me.
Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me.
Should it befall auspiciously, our sisters all the brighter be.
Should it befall auspiciously, her sisters all will rise with me. Oh, happy day with joyous glee, they will away and marry me. Should it befall auspiciously, her sisters all will rise with me. Should it befall auspiciously, her sisters all will rise with me.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth who kneels before you.
Away you did deceive me.
Away you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away you grieve me.
Away you leave him.
I wish you leave me.
We wish you leave him. Prince of the magnanimity, which led to nativity. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we give up the felicity of a rounded domesticity. The doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
Prince of